Hey guys, Captain Zeus here, and I got some Marvel news for you. I know I dropped a video earlier today about the leaked Daredevil images and the Fantastic Four script being redone, but I did miss one thing that I figured would need its own video to talk about. It's about Iron Fist. Now, a new Iron Fist project may be on the way, and it's not exactly what we wanted it to be. According to insider Daniel RPK, the living weapon will soon return to the MCU, but it's unclear as which version of the Iron Fist it will be. According to the original report, the new project will feature a female lead, although it's unclear if Jessica Henwick's Colleen Wing will return or if it will be a new character entirely, just as it's unclear if this will be a show or a movie. But it's looking like it'll actually end up being an animated series. It's also reported that Finn Jones may return as Danny Rand, although the role may not be the main character of the project. Now, this sounds very familiar if you haven't noticed, because this is the exact same plot in the same situation as the Blade movie before that script got scrapped and had to get redone. Blade was the fourth main character in his own solo movie, as the movie followed a woman dealing with non-related issues. And that script and plot was not only terrible, but it was bad enough that Mahershala Ali almost left the role, and Kevin Feige had to get a new writer to redo the whole project. Why would we think this would work again just with another character? See, my biggest issue is the fact that this is not what any Iron Fist fan would want. Not only do we not want an animated project after we had an amazing 2 seasons live action series on Netflix, but there's just been so much hype, especially with the Defender saga being canon, to see these characters back on the screen. Not only do we want Finn Jones' Iron Fist to return, we also want Mike Coulter's Luke Cage, I forgot the actress's name, but Jessica Jones, and our fan favorite Charlie Cox Daredevil back in live action on the screen. But it seems like Marvel doesn't care that much. And I mean, like I said earlier, after an amazing season 2 finale that gave us such a good cliffhanger with our favorite characters, you would think the next project would be to pick up on that, pick up on those cliffhangers. It doesn't even have to be directly after season 2. It can be some time away, but deal with those plot points that was left there. It's one thing to have Colleen be a main character while Danny is the other, but it's another entirely to just not even have Danny Rand as the main character of his own project. That's just disrespectful. Now, you can just have the project show both perspectives as they reach each other and Danny picks up the mantle again. That would be fine. I'd be cool with that, to show him kind of get back to where he was, whereas whatever the character is, maybe it's Jessica Henwick's Colleen Wing, which is probably the case. It's too much for her, or she just doesn't want it, whatever the case is. And it's just another reunion with them, and he just takes the mantle back and gets his comic accurate costume. That would be dope. Or what everybody has wanted, and what he has wanted himself, Finn Jones, just have heroes for hire, which again, tons of fans want. You could do it as part of the Marvel Spotlight. It doesn't even have to be a movie. It could be a show, which is probably preferable. And it brings in the fan favorite Mike Coulter back as Luke Cage. It's a win-win. You get Iron Fist, you get Luke Cage. It's not a solo project for either. It's them being best buds, just having fun, basically. Finn Jones is 100% wanting to come back as Danny Rand. I mean, he's stated this several times, and he wants to grow that character more. He did an amazing job during the Netflix Defender saga run and fits the role perfectly, in my opinion. Like, how are you going to get rid of him before he even gets his full costume? Again, just mad disrespectful, the fact that this is even in the thought process. Now, it does seem like the MCU has wanted to get rid of Finn Jones as Iron Fist for quite a while. As previously reported, like last year, the year before, I can't remember when, but it was stated that they were working on an Iron Fist project that wouldn't have Danny as the immortal weapon. In fact, it would actually follow an Asian Iron Fist, which most likely was going to be Lin Dai, which was the brand new Iron Fist in the comics as of 2022. Which again, it's fine if you want to have him later on where you pass the mantle, but you need to have the original guys there. I mean, the source materials there, we already have the live action version, and he wants to come back. Like, I don't see the issue as to why you want to replace it, unless it's some kind of politically motivated thing, which would be absolutely frustrating, as Marvel seems to be having some kind of trend with that, but whatever. Now, this isn't set in stone. Honestly, this is not set in stone, and I sure hope it's not. I mean, we can only hope. I mean, the Daredevil project was almost going to be a dumpster fire until Kevin Feige had them redo the entire thing last year. So I'm hoping that whoever is in charge of these initial ideas is fired, because the MCU is just honestly, it's making me have a little bit less faith. The fact that all of these recent projects are being redone and reshot due to like terrible scripts, which Marvel has been dishing out a bunch of since Endgame. Now, obviously, Bob Iger said they want to go with more quality and less message driven, which seems to be a lot of MCU projects as they're having to redo it to make them actually good quality. But what do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments below. I'm honestly just frustrated that this is even in circulation, that this is even something that Marvel is considering. Just give us Heroes for Hire, or just give us another Iron Fist project, which picks up after season 2. It's not that hard. I mean, you're gonna do it with Daredevil, right? It's not difficult. Just give the fans what they want. You'll make money. That's a fact. I'm Captain Zeus. Let me know in the comments again what you guys think. I'll catch you guys later. See you.